Meanwhile, U.S. President Barack Obama and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping will meet on the sidelines of the G20 Summit set to begin this weekend in China. As plans of a bilateral summit unveiled in Washington, watchers of the Asia-Pacific region have begun speculating that the two leaders could also touch upon the uncomfortable stance of Beijing and Washington regarding the situation on the Korean Peninsula and the Northeast Asian region. Our Minyoung has an analysis.
Speaking at the White House on Monday local time, U.S. Deputy National Security Advisor Ben Rhodes said U.S. President Barack Obama and his Chinese counterpart Xi Jinping will meet on Saturday, September 3rd, a day before the G20 Summit kicks off in Hangzhou, China. As the two leaders' summit comes on the heels of North Korea's recent submarine-launched ballistic missile test and the ongoing disagreement regarding the deployment of THAAD to South Korea, observers in Seoul are carefully speculating that these two issues may be on the discussions table. China has strongly expressed its opposition regarding Seoul and Washington's decision to deploy the missile defense system battery in South Korea, saying it would destabilize the region's security balance and threaten Beijing's security interests. But for South Korea, beefing up its military countermeasures has become more urgent than ever, as North Korea demonstrated through recent missile launches significant technological progress in its SLBM program.
China should be focusing on joining international efforts to increase pressure on North Korea to abandon its nuclear program, rather than pressuring South Korea or the U.S. over THAAD.
Rhodes also reiterated that the deployment of the missile defense system to the Korean Peninsula is in no way directed towards China, but to counter North Korea's threats, adding that the U.S. has the obligation and the responsibility to take necessary steps to protect its allies. The global economy, climate change, and mutual efforts in non-proliferation through the Iran nuclear deal are also expected to be on the agenda. Minyoung, Arirang News.